Hello everybody, my name is Djarius, and this is my review of Enderal. Enderal is a total conversion mod for the game The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. After 4.5 years of painstaking development, the game was released to the German-speaking world during July of 2016, and was mostly converted to English during the month afterwards. It takes all of the art assets and mechanics from Skyrim to create its own world, creatures, and mythology, and it does it magnificently. The gameplay remains the same as Skyrim, an action-adventure RPG from a first or third-person perspective, depending on the player's preference. Swordplay, summoning, and sorcery are all viable methods of engaging with enemies. Interacting with characters is done with a simple button press, and dialogue options, when available, occur through interactive menus. It's simple and responsive, creating a low barrier of entry for all players. There are spells and actions created solely for this game that really add a level of depth to combat that one can engage with if they so choose. Multiple levels of difficulty are available and can be changed on the fly to suit the battles to your liking. The higher the level of difficulty you choose, the more you'll need to use those tactical skills. The game may share assets from Skyrim, but an entirely original world has been crafted for players to explore. Playing through the main story missions lets you see around a third of the world, and only going that far would be a disservice. Doing the side missions shows off another third of the world for you. In short, if you really want to see everything, that means you'll need to go do some exploring on your own. Doing so rewards players with unmarked quests, guided by notes that often deliver tragic stories. As much effort went into creating these stories as did their marked counterparts. The primary story of Enderal is one giant mind blender. The player has 3 plots thrown at them at the outset. In the end, they all meld together very well in a tale that I'd be remiss to spoil. It's a very well-crafted story that touches on the themes of motivation, theocracy, fate, and intentions. Were this a book, it would be a good read. Were it a movie, it would be a blockbuster. Instead, the world gets to experience this rich storytelling for the purchase of a 5-year-old game. By many accounts, it is a far more interesting and thought-provoking tale than that of the base game. Beyond the story, it is the characters that really bring everything together. All of the main characters that you interact with are well fleshed out in their own right, and interact with each other as people. Their motivations are clear, and the reactions to the events that unfold during the game seem believable. I celebrated their triumphs and victories, and mourned their losses and defeats. I can give only accolades to the writers and voice actors for their work and performances. Honestly, if you own Skyrim or are thinking of getting Skyrim, there's almost no reason not to get this game. It's an absolute joy, and fans of fantasy, exploration, and philosophical thought experiments will enjoy. As a note, while Skyrim was recently re-released to take advantage of new hardware and is now better optimized, it is not compatible with Enderal at the moment. That may change in the future, but for the time being, players need the original version of Skyrim in order to play Enderal. Also, the game was made by a small team, and there are some bugs that may break immersion from time to time. My playthrough has a few examples of times where plot-relevant conversations would overlap one another, characters would get stuck against one another, and the game would crash. For a game created by 2 people with only 5 QA testers, that's not too shabby. I hope this gives you some insight into this game that brought me so much joy and some fun, thought-provoking questions. My name is Djarius, and I'll see you guys next time.